Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Roadies Property Talks. It's been a pleasure to connect with you guys and give you the exact insights about Dubai real estate market. And today's video is also will be very special for all those first gen investors, the investors who are looking to grab good offers in the market, to grab those deals in the market which they were looking for since last 2-3 years. Because of the current market scenario, because of the entire war situation which happened in February month, we have almost crossed 1 quarter after that, and they're having many dynamic changes in the market scenario as well. We are going to discuss about that, but I just wanted to assure all the investors who have invested earlier that no market dynamics have changed in a way that prices have fallen down. Yes, there are good offers in the market. Yes, there are good deals in the market, but that doesn't give you an ideology that market has gone down. Because what happens right now in today's market, that most of the people who are inquiring about properties to us, they're only looking at, do we have any distressed deals? Do we have any below OP price market deals? For all those investors, my simple answer is no. If you are really looking forward to invest in the Dubai real estate market in the current situation, you should practically look at good off-plan deals from good off-plan developers, because at the current situation, having liquidity in hand is the biggest flex you can have in future, because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. The inflation is increasing, the cost everywhere is increasing. Last month I was discussing with one of my clients from India, and he told me that even in Indian real estate, prices have started increasing a lot because of logistics costs being increased, petroleum cost has been increased, and because of that, Indian real estate is also looking at very vast stage of price increase as compared to Q1 of 2026. Today we are gonna discuss about one good developer who is more famous in between Indian community. Now, whenever I speak with any of my Indian clients, they always have this mindset that we wanted to see something from this developer, because they know that this developer offers good amenities in their communities. They offer good offers for the investors, and they have proven their record with good capital appreciation and high ROI in their communities. This developer has proven themselves since last 2 decades in Dubai real estate market, and the kind of reputation they have gained in last few years is something which creates good confidence in the new gen investors who are looking for buyers market deals. And today we are going to discuss about those specific deals in the video. I will have with me one of my very close friend Divya, who is basically working currently with DAMAC, and she will explain us that what sort of communities of DAMAC we should focus on as an investor, what sort of inventory do we have to enter in the market, and what sort of deals we can grab on to make sure that with the deals in hand and with the discounts we will get, how we can make good capital appreciation. Because for all the deals which exist in market, not every good deal will give you good profit tomorrow, and that is very, very, very important to understand. Every deal has to be thoroughly understood, practically understood with all the numbers on the table, and then only an investor should make a choice whether to invest or whether to hold his investments at the current stage. And we are going to discuss point by point about very few communities where we can have good deals and you can make good capital appreciation. So stay in the video till the end. By the end of the video, you will go with a thought that I have actually found one of the best deal exists in the current market scenario. Thank you so much for watching till now. I hope by the end of the video you will get a clarity on most of the questions you have about current market situation. In this video we will be discussing 3 signature products of DAMAC, especially as we know that DAMAC always comes in community setup, and as of now they have released almost 7 communities across Dubai, and the communities which we are going to discuss today are one of the hot selling products for the investors who are looking for deals, offers in the current market scenario. Today we have with us Divya Tejwani from DAMAC. She has been working with DAMAC since a very long time, and for all the investors we have been catering meetings to, the way she explains the product, the way she gives the ideology of what DAMAC has to offer to the investors is something which is more prominent, and it gives them much clarity about what sort of investment the person and the investor has to make. So Divya, handing over the entire platform to you, can you please explain right now, if an investor of ours would like to invest in a property which is starting at, let's suppose, at the price point of 1 million dirhams up to 3 million dirhams, in apartment category, what do we have to offer?
So in apartments we have an amazing product in DAMAC Hills 1. Then we have DAMAC Tagoons. But to start with DAMAC Hills 1, this was a first golf course community. Now if we look at DAMAC Hills 1 location, it sits right on D54. D54 is considered as one of the richest streets of Dubai, which is parallel to E611, E311, which are one of the lifelines of Dubai. Yes. Right now in this vicinity, if we look at DAMAC Hills, is the only community which is a mixed use community, basically that has residential, commercial, retail, villas and townhouses. Apart from this, you just have Motor City, Sports City, JVC. These are all
affordable housing areas.
Correct. So DAMAC district sits right on Hessa Street, that's D61, next to the Trump International Golf Course. So the best part about district is that you are right on Hessa Street. Now if we just zoom in a little bit to DAMAC Hills 1, this is where we have the hotel, which is Radisson Hotel. On the right side we have DAMAC Hills Mall. So the DAMAC district plot is exactly between the mosque and the DAMAC Hills Mall.
And I guess the school is also nearby, the Jabal Ali
This
school.
is Jabal Ali School. Exactly. So now the first USP of DAMAC district is that you are exactly on the Hessa Street. Basically, you will have an easy entry and exit to the project. You are closer to the DAMAC Hills Mall. Basically, you are right next to the DAMAC Hills Mall.
And this mall is operational right now.
Exactly. This mall is operational. In the front, you have Trump International Golf Course and one of our premium villa cluster, that is Utopia. On the back side, the apartments are overlooking to DAMAC Lagoons. And in DAMAC Lagoons also, the apartments of DAMAC district are overlooking to one of the most premium cluster of lagoons, that is Venice.
So either you have a green view or the water view.
Exactly. So usually when a customer is buying apartment, he is always looking at what view I am getting, whether my view is obstructed or not. DAMAC district has no obstruction to the views. You have either golf course view or you have a community view, that is DAMAC Lagoons
view. Understood. Now when we speak about this product, as in the nearby vicinity of Vol, as we were discussing about areas like JVC, JVT, Motor City, Studio City, we have seen influx of apartments coming up over there. But that's not a community setup. It's like distorted communities of several different developers launching something together. So here in this, we can basically say that having a community setup which has everything in-house, like you have the mall in-house, you have the school right next to it. You also, I guess in the DAMAC district, you also have a commercial office space which is on the same podium level of the same residential building setup. So here exactly when a client invests, he is not only looking into an apartment building where he's entering into for the rental gain, but along with that he can also have the leverage of the whole community as well. He can use the amenities over there. So the mall is right next to him. So especially in terms of normal amenities which daily life a person needs, and with the connectivity of D61, he also is connected to the main city side as well, right?
Correct.
Yes, this is I guess the exact facade, right?
Yes.
So these two are the residential towers and this is your commercial office.
This is the commercial office. Now as we look at this, the front is a complete golf course view. You are overlooking to the Trump International Golf Course, and the back side is what we have is our own community, DAMAC Lagoons. So the best part about district again is that in the entire DAMAC Hills as a community, this will be the first district which has office building on the same podium. So you have G plus 2P plus 10 office building right next to you, which means that your tenants are sitting right next to you.
Very true.
So the entire concept of DAMAC district happens to be live, work and play. Even the podium that we have introduced a lot of amenities on the podium. So it's like if you want to exit DAMAC Hills, you will only exit if you literally want to exit. But you have your amenities, you have your office, you have your work on the same structure.
Perfect. Now, if a client wants to invest, what's the starting price point over here and what are the current offers we do have to offer to the investors who are looking for deals right now in the market?
So we have studios, 1 bed, 2 bedrooms are currently sold out in DAMAC district. Studios are in a range of 786 to 800 depending on the view and the floor. We have 1 bedroom starting from 1.17 goes till 1.3 again depending on the floor and the view. So what we are currently offering on the unit is a 4% DLD waiver plus as a part of DAMAC summer promotions, anyone who is investing a 1 million worth property, we are giving them a travel voucher worth 25,000 and a attractive payment plan which is a 60-40 payment plan.
So this is a very good point to note because when DAMAC district was launched in the earlier phase, the price point was much affordable for the category of investors who are looking into, and right now if we have the option to invest into a product which is community based along with the discounts and offers which DAMAC is giving, eventually it makes more sense for the investors to enter into the market right now, because here you're not only getting a community setup but along with that the infrastructure within the same district itself gives you the rental guarantee from the tenants who are coming from the office spaces right next door to you. So now when we speak about this product, apart from that, as I have heard, if a person would like to stay nearby to Dubai South. Okay, because in Dubai South, a new area coming up with Al Maktoum International Airport, there's Expo
Right.
City coming up, there's Logistic City coming up. It's a whole new infrastructure coming up on the other side of the city, and that's why most of the developers are also launching humongous products over there. Especially MR has launched almost 4 communities in that vicinity. I would want to understand what DAMAC has to offer in that vicinity, where investors can pitch in and they can also make good appreciation in the long-term vision.
So as we know, as per Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan, these are the districts that we have. So we have in total 6 districts. Dubai South becomes one of the districts which is distributed again into multiple districts. Now Riverside, DAMAC Riverside, the project that we launched, we launched in DIP 1.
Okay.
You can see this triangular plot which sits right in between of 3 ultra luxury communities by MR. So
Okay.
in the front you have Oasis, just next to it you have MR Grand Polo, on the opposite side you have MR Heights.
And all of these 3 communities, to be have a point
Are
noted that they don't have any apartment supply.
Yes, correct. So now when the new Dubai is in making, which is actually a mix of Al Maktoum International Airport, and we say Al Maktoum International is gonna generate 1 lakh plus jobs.
True.
You have logistic district where we already have Yiwu market operational, and
Very
we are
true.
going to have further infrastructure development in and around the logistics area. Then you have commercial district wherein a lot of companies are going to set up
Very
their
true.
next offices in Dubai South. You have Jebel Ali Port, you have Palm Jebel Ali. So now when we look at the entire new Dubai in making, which is more of commercial, logistics, aviation, you have just this small plot that has apartments.
Okay, so specifically, as she was also mentioning in the video, that we have only this much supply of apartment. That too is not the whole community is made up of apartments only. In the whole community, you have 3 clusters of townhouses, and then you have 1 strip of apartments which have a river theme in between. So as you all must have came before to Dubai, and you must have gone to either Marina or JLT. In both of these 2 locations, you have water body in between the apartment sections. And similarly, in that same category, they have made Riverside Views apartments, which has 3 different phases. And right now in the current phase, we do have inventory available for studios and 1 bed. And why this makes more of a viable choice for the investors to enter right now, because in the nearby vicinity we definitely don't have any apartment supply from any tier 1 category developer. In the whole vicinity, as she has also mentioned, that we have Oasis as a community of MR, then we have Grand Polo and Heights. In these 3 communities of MR, we don't have, like, we have 0 supply of apartments. As you move ahead, you have DIP as an area where you have Greens community and Rapotage Vardhana. These are leasehold communities. Again, that means you can buy, but you can never own that property. And then as you move towards Expo City itself, within their master plan, they have only space for 30,000 residents. That means they will have very few apartment options. So being Expo City as a landmark location in the nearby vicinity, a person who is gonna go there for even events in the future, they would need a space in the nearby vicinity to stay. Because not in a chaotic place, everyone would not like to go and stay over there. A person needs space, they need peace when they come to Dubai, and this community will offer that kind of lifestyle for the tourists, for the people who would like to go on short-term Airbnb homes right next to Expo City, right next to Al Maktoum International Airport. Because again, this is a community setup. You will have all the infrastructure right on the ground level of the community. You will have a nice river on which you will have floating restaurants, you will have floating cinema. On the other side of it, you will have direct connectivity to the E611 side, which is Emirates Road, and you will also have connectivity from Al Alai Street. So if you wanted to go towards the city side, you can directly reach to city side, which is Marina, within 15 to 20 minutes of timeline. From the other side, from Emirates Road, you can reach either towards Abu Dhabi and Sharjah within 30 minutes of span. And from the E77, which is Jebel Al Hewa Road, which is the further expansion of Expo Road, you can reach to Expo City within just 10 to 12 minutes. And that's how you are closer to the main spots of Dubai. So what do we have to offer to the investors here, Divya?
So in Riverside Apartments, again, talking about the offers in Riverside View, so similar to DAMAC District, we would be having 4% DLD waiver on the apartments.
Okay.
Also a part of summer promotions, with an investment of 1 million dirhams, you get a 25,000 worth of travel voucher. Attractive payment plan, which we did not even had when Riverside Views was actually launched, that is your 60-40 payment plan. So with an attractive payment plan of 60-40, which is split as 0.25% in between, that becomes a monthly EMI of 2,000, as good as a monthly rental amount. So 60-40 split with a distribution of 0.25%.
Okay.
This is a part of our summer promotions. So investing with Riverside, you get 4% DLD waiver, you get 0.25% payment plan and a travel voucher worth 25,000 with an investment amount of 1 million dirhams.
So this 0.25% what she is trying to put here in the whole summer offer, everyone who is basically dreaming to have a house in Dubai, especially for them, putting 2,000 dirhams for an apartment within a community setup is a very big thing, because we need to understand when we are staying even in a studio apartment in Dubai, the minimum rental for a studio apartment starts from 5,000 dirhams per month. But when you can own an apartment for yourself at the price point of 2,000 dirhams per month, at that value, this becomes a more of a viable choice for even the new gen buyers who would like to have their own home. It is not only for the investors that we are seeking to, but also for the end users who are looking for their end use homes at a very minimal price range. And if you're going with DAMAC, one thing is for sure, that the community you will get at the very best stage, the quality will be assured, and the full community will be for the end users for the future generations. And now we'll discuss about the hot selling product of the market, especially in the category of townhouses. Now when we look at the townhouse and villa market in today's era, the available options we do have are basically from very few developers. Recently, Binghati and Danube, these two giants of affordable housing market from apartment section, have now entered into townhouse villa community, where they have launched their first signature community on the academic city side, which is on E611. Now the price point at which they have started the whole community setup, they are offering basically 3-bedroom townhouses at the minimum price point of 3.5, and if you're going at Binghati, your 4-bedroom townhouse starts at 4.2 million. Now for someone who is looking for townhouse purchase at an affordable range, they don't have any other option left, because MR is fully sold out. We don't have options. So if an investor who looking for a very affordable choice of townhouses, that too with one of the best community setups, DAMAC is the only possible options they have. And I have already made a very detailed video on DAMAC Islands Phase 1 and DAMAC Islands Phase 2, that what sort of amenities these two communities has to offer, why these communities make one of the best possible options for the investors to enter into. But today with Divya, we are going to understand that at what price range do we still have the inventory available with DAMAC Islands Phase 2, and if someone is basically looking at townhouse investment in Dubai, what sort of offers do we still have available from the developer side, which you can utilize and make sure that you are basically getting into that townhouse stage, because we need to understand townhouses are the future of Dubai real estate. So all the people who are investing today in townhouses are not only buying a house which is based in Dubai, but they are buying a piece of future, because townhouse, along with the entire built-up area, you're also owning the plot, and we all Indians know that owning a plot makes more of a viable choice, because that appreciates in higher value. We have seen the history with DAMAC before in DAMAC Lagoons, and DAMAC Lagoons, when the townhouses were sold for 1.6 million in the initial stage, today they are trading minimum at 2.5, goes up to 3.7 million, and the rentals for these same townhouses are around 150 up to 270,000 dirham. People are making 10% gross ROI on the townhouse, and this is very unrealistic number which most of the people will think, but this is a practical derivation of numbers which DAMAC has proven in the market with their community setup. So when we speak about DAMAC Islands Phase 2, Divya, could you please guide us that what sort of amenities we do have in the community, and along with that, what sort of offers we still have for the investors who are looking to invest into the category of townhouses here?
So with DAMAC Islands 2, we already have a lagoon based community, that is DAMAC Lagoons. But when we look at the master plan of lagoons, you have a lagoon that is floating across just 1 or 2 cluster. Okay. But when we look at Islands 2 master plan, if you see, the water is floating across all the clusters. Now what we did different with Islands as a community, we have segregated all the amenities as per the theme.
Okay.
So we will have adventure based amenities like Jungle River. You will have culture based amenities like Fleet Market, exactly like how we have in Global Village. Okay. We will have wellness related amenities. So you will have a section where you can just sit and do yoga, meditation. Okay. You will have social kind of amenities, and then nature based amenities. So these are all different themes of amenities which are spread across the master plan.
And DAMAC is basically known for the amenities. If anyone who is investing today in DAMAC and has invested before, they might have any different sort of complaints, but they will never have a complaint about the amenities which DAMAC has to offer, and they are incomparable to any other community based in entire UAE. The way they do their amenities and the way they preserve those amenities, they maintain the amenities, it always helps the investors to make highest of the rental ROI and also the capital appreciation even after the handover of the property. So when we speak about the whole community of DAMAC Islands 2 itself, the launch of DAMAC Islands Phase 2 happened in the last quarter, which was around November. After the DAMAC Islands Phase 2, when Phase 1 was launched in November, they released a few of the units in Phase 2 during the timeline of Q1 of 2026. And in the same Phase 2, we still have few inventories available, very limited inventory, but it is good for those investors who are still looking for 4-bedroom townhouses at the price range of 3 to 3.5 million dirhams. Because as I told you just now, that currently in the market, all the 4-bedroom townhouses that are trading above 4 million. So when you are trying to relocate yourself in an investment horizon to invest into a townhouse community, having a wavelength of almost 1 million dirhams gap from the other market competitors, it gives you a higher boost along with the offers which DAMAC has to offer. So what are the offers? Can we know about it?
So as you know, we always keep the best ones for the last.
Very true.
So we are currently focusing on Antigua, that is our last cluster of DAMAC Islands 2.
Okay.
Again, if you will see what I was talking about, that all the amenities and water, it's flowing across the cluster, and Antigua comparatively has a more advantage to that. We have 4-bedroom townhouses priced at 2.99 to 3.2 depending on the plot location, where exactly the plot is located. We have 5-bedroom middle units with a price range of 3.6 to 4 million. That's a very good investment because you have all middle 5-bedroom units on the periphery of the cluster. Yes, they are all single low. The another best investment opportunity that we have with Antigua and the entire DAMAC Islands 2 are these 5-bedroom twin villas. So twin villas are currently priced at 5.1 to 5.2, but the offer becomes more interesting when on these attractive pricing and the attractive per square foot rate, you have 4% DLD waiver plus a 4% rebate on the pricing, plus your 60-40 payment plan on 4 bedrooms and 50-50 payment plan on the 5-bedroom.
Okay. And we also have the golden visa over here.
Yes.
Perfect.
We also have the golden visa.
So eventually, when you're looking at the whole savings which you would do potentially by investing in any of the townhouses, let's assume the price point is 3 million dirhams. You're saving 4% value of the DLD, which is around 120,000 dirhams. You're also getting a rebate of 4%, that is around again 120,000 dirhams. Plus the golden visa cost becomes around 30,000 dirhams for a family of like husband and wife together. So in total, when you're investing over here, you're almost saving 240 plus 30, 270,000 dirhams on an investment of 3 million. So it is approximately 8 to 9% in total of discount which you can get at the current stage. And the most feasible option is the payment plan. See, we need to understand when we are in a zone where currently everything is more uncertain, having liquid cash in the pocket becomes more of a better choice, smart choice for the investors. So that's why off-plan real estate investment becomes more of an important choice for the investors, because the cash remains in your pocket. The lesser the equity you put in the market, higher are the chances for you to get the smooth exit. And that's how you can make higher capital appreciation as well, because during the handover, like you, there will be other people as well who will be basically trying to liquidate their property. And at that stage of property resale values, you should look at something where you can get higher ROE as compared to higher ROI. And that is how we have also made sure in Lagoon community people have made higher capital appreciation. That's all about it, about the current offers we have. Why did I make this video today? Because I just wanted to give you a picture that what exactly is happening in the market. Everyone we spoke to today, they are very unaware about the market situation. People think that market is duping, market is giving many distressed deals. But what we see practically on the ground is something which we try to always show to the investors, so that they are very clear that what sort of investment horizons they should be looking at. And even during the current situation, they should not be duped with any random offer of the market. Rather, they should invest into one of the most signature products, so that after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years down the line, when the product will be handed over, they should get the maximum capital appreciation and the highest of the ROI from the property. And when you invest with a tier 1 category developer, that assures you at the very finest stage. I hope that whole discussion I had with Ms. Divya in the entire conversation about DAMAC's offers and the communities that we have to offer right now would have made sure that anyone who is planning to invest US at minimum price range of 780,000 dirhams up to 5.5 million dirhams. We have covered them all, and we have good offers on the table, and the offers are only valid for the current month of June. So if you are willing to enter into Dubai's market, and if you're really looking forward to make highest capital gains, right now is the chance to enter. Please connect with us. We'll have a Zoom call with you if you are not available in the city, and if you are available in the city, you are most welcome to come to DAMAC Sales Center. We'll host you over here. We'll give you an entire detail about the specific product you are looking at, and we'll make sure that you are going home with the perfect deal in hand. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.